Welcome back, everyone, to my Let's Play of Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen. The city of Zetagenia, the Empire's capital, is available for us to head to. But before we do that, let's return here to the area around the city of Xanadu and talk with the people. They'll be a little bit more receptive now that we've defeated General Hikosh. I have betrayed the gods by following black magic. I have no right to be called a monk. We will now begin to rebuild the Roshian temples. Yeah, so big shift in attitude. So yeah, if you wanted to, you could have, saved liberating these cities until afterward here. You wouldn't have suffered that loss of reputation that I did in the last few episodes. I heard that the paladins were executed by Prince Gares in Zetagenia. What could be possibly happening in Zetagenia? Prince Gares? He's back? We defeated him in Island Avalon and then in Shangri-La. He just keeps coming back. He said he was immortal. I heard the paladins were executed by Prince Gares in Zetagenia. I can't believe that a man as kind as Prince Gares could have done something like that. Well, he got sucked in by black magic. And pretty much anybody who's been dabbling in that, bad things have happened to them. They've lost their sense of morality. They've just become bad people. That's why it's really important that we stop Rashidi. I have betrayed the gods by following black magic. I have no right to be called a monk. Time to rebuild the Roshian temples. Same thing the other monks said at the first temple we revisited. Nothing? What could be happening in Zetagenia? Well, we will find out. Because as soon as we are done visiting here, we're gonna head right there. It's the capital of the Empire. Maybe we'll meet Empress Endora and the Mage Rashidi. Sounds like we're definitely meeting Prince Gares up there again. I heard that paladins were executed by Prince Gares in Zetagenia. What could be happening in Zetagenia? So, let's just keep going around here. We'll cover the east side of this map, and then we'll worry about the west side. Same thing. Seems like that's the big thing, the execution of the paladins. I guess they must have rebelled against Empress Endora. She's not one to put up with dissent. The paladins were warriors who always guarded the honor of the Highlands. What could have happened? We know what kind of happened, or at least we have an idea about what happened. Endora was corrupted by black magic. Basically lost all her sense of justice and fairness and basically her honor. I heard the paladins were executed by Prince Gares in Zetagenia. Same thing that another folks said. Can't believe the Prince Gares. What a massive shift in personality. Seems everybody here used to respect Prince Gares, and now he's such a bad guy. Big recurring villain, does a lot of evil things. The fate of the Empire is sealed. We now need someone to lead us as we rebuild. Well, Orpheus would be a good candidate, but he's not here for the throne. He's here, he'll eventually get Prince Tristan back on the throne. Remember, he promised Banya, the nurse. So that was the first question she asked him. This is all because of the Mage Rashidi and his war. I'm sure that Empress Endora and Prince Gares are being controlled by Rashidi's magic. Empress Endora is a wonderful queen. Please try to save her. Well, we'll try. But other folks who have been close to her, like Debonair, hasn't been able to do that, so who knows, though? Maybe now that we're knocking on her front door, she'll be a little bit more receptive to change. She might realize that, well, the Empire's finished. Maybe all it'll take is like a blow to the head, or sort of like how we did with the three High Knights. They were under Rashidi's control, and boop. We beat them up, and then they came to their senses and joined our party. That would be weird having the Empress join our party. but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We still have to find her, and the people of the Highlands have forgotten the gods and strayed to evil. All we can do now is place our trust in you. Please try to save the souls of the Highlanders. We will. Also try, like I said, to save your queen. So, I don't think you can save Prince Gares and Rashidi, though. They seem a little bit too far gone. So that person was mentioning that just as we've said, Empress Endora has changed, probably because of the black magic. Not good. Let's go over here. What do we got here? We of the Highlands are wrong. Please forgive us for straying on the paths of evil. No problem. Now if you just do something about our reputation. But unfortunately, you don't get a boost to reputation for just revisiting cities that we've already liberated. So, we're gonna have to do it the hard way. However, the paladins were executed by Prince Gares in Zenobia. Not Zenobia. Zenobia is the old capital. Zenobia is the Empire's capital. And we're almost done here. Just a few more cities. Seems like this is all the big news. Pretty much every city here has been telling us the same thing. The paladins were executed. Maybe they started their own little rebellion. We were told after we liberated the city of Milano, with the city of Milano and Zenobia liberated, that a lot of small rebellions were cropping up. People were encouraged by Orpheus and his success. So maybe success of Orpheus here spurred the paladins up north to action. So, finish off by visiting the city of Xanadu here, and they're going to tell us the same things. Before now, the Empress and the Prince would never have done anything like that. I guess the black magic is as evil as you say. Now let's head back to the map, and then we're going to head to the next map, Zetagenia. So I just did a little bit of reorganization of my army, and we ended the revisit in Xanadu. And the interesting thing is, we start here. The rebel base is in Xanadu. So unfortunately, the treasure that's on the upper part of the map, in the last map, is not available to be redug up here. You have to get it in the last map, even though the bottom of this map shares the top half of the top portion, not half, the top section of the last map, the city of Xanadu. Because like I said, our rebel base here is Xanadu. So this is a very interesting map. We have 26 enemy units, 6 plains units, 2 snow units, 2 marsh units, 2 low sky units, and 14 high sky units. So more than half of the Imperial forces here are going to be high flying units, and more than a third of them are going to be a special type of unit. I'm not going to spoil it, but we'll see shortly. So most of those land units that I mentioned will be coming down the east. There's a road that kind of winds around those mountains to the north there, in the north part of the screen, kind of hidden behind the clock and the reputation meter. So they'll be coming down there, so we're sending a bunch of our ground units there. Most of the high-flying units are going to be coming straight south, so we'll be sending a few units up into those mountains there. Now, this is a very good map if you have evil units. You're going to want to deploy them, especially in the mountains to the straight north of Xanadu, the rebel base, because the main unit that makes up the Imperial forces here is pretty evil, and they'll do a lot of damage to good alignment units. So we have our boss killing unit up there. Our lycanthrope unit is going to be really, really effective in this map. And we also have our little vampire unit there. So try to have quite a few evil units, because like I said, we're going to be fighting a unit that's pretty evil and will decimate good alignment units. And what's that? That's Prince Gares. What's he doing here? We were told that he was here and he executed the paladins, but now he's a regular unit? I guess so. Yeah, look, it's Prince Gares, and he's with two wyverns. Now, I switched my leader to the Lich because this unit, their tactics are going to be set to leader. And the princess doesn't have very good resistances compared to the liches. So see how the wyverns are going to be shooting fire at the leader, the lich. And if that was the princess, our princess would have been defeated by now. So yeah, this boss killing unit is strong enough that they can take out this unit without having to worry about all those extra attacks. So we just put the lich as our leader, because that way he can survive the fire and the attacks by Gares. Gares has the same II that he did as a boss. He'll start off with an Evil Dead attack, hit all, and then he'll have two single target attacks. Used some tarot card there because I knew I'd be liberating, and I'm at the max tarot cards, so. We got another item. What do we got here? Neil armor. Yeah, I'm not worried about armor. Did you see Prince Gares? Yeah, we just beat him. How can there be so many Prince Gareses? I thought he was immortal, but that's not human. Yeah, I guess the beans have been spilt. 10 of the units that we're gonna fight in this area are this one that we fought there. Prince Gares with two wyverns. How are there so many Prince Gareses? Well, that's a question we'll have to answer later. We'll find out, but in the meantime, I guess there's nothing we can do but fight, you know, all these Gares clones. Prince Gares himself executed all the paladins in Zeta. Prince Gares chose the way of the Black Knights and has lost all sense of compassion. So we got another high sky unit coming down here. Oh no, that's the low sky unit, the mage, and then we also have a high sky unit, the doll masters. But like I said, a majority of the flying units, 10 of them to be precise, are going to be Prince Gares and his wyvern pets. So they don't send them out right away. I guess they're, you know, you're thinking like, you know, oh, we defeated Prince Gares, but then all of a sudden, the game will surprise you. And there'll be a whole bunch of Gareses coming after you. So this will be our main Gares slaying unit. The ninja is, you know, evil, so he's not going to take too much damage from Gares. This is Evil Dead attack. The monk will be there to obviously heal that damage he takes from the Evil Dead and allow him to survive the fires from the wyverns. The lycanthropes are off to the sides where they can target the wyverns and get them out of the way, hopefully before they use their second fire attack. And they also have very good physical resistances, so after Gares uses his Evil Dead, he'll go into those two physical attacks, and they'll be able to tank those two attacks because they have the good physical resistances. So this is a really good unit, like I said, for fighting Gares. Now the monk and the seraphim there in the back, they'll take some damage from the Evil Dead that Gares initially starts because they have good alignment, but that's the only attack they have to worry about as long as you keep the ninja as the leader. And they'll be able to, the monk will be able to heal that damage that it takes. So there's our second Gares unit popping up there. And here's some land units coming down here. We have our units stationed over here to block them. So, oh, we didn't stun hardly anybody there. That's not good. They got a platinum dragon here. We still have to promote our gold dragon yet. It was really close to getting to be a platinum dragon. We were at level 23 in the last episode. The last map. Don't think we got the final little bit of experience to turn to 24. So, but that, like I said, will be the last promotion in our army here. So let's get this high sky unit up there to block off. We don't want Orpheus having to fight there. Look. Gordon's unit has met with the enemy. Another high fly unit, a bunch of muses and cockatrices. So if you have an undead unit, don't want to have them fight this one, because the cockatrice could be a problem. So let's raise our agility. Hopefully our cockatrice can go before their cockatrice and turn it to stone, and it did. Nice. Now we just have to turn their leader into stone, because she could be a problem. Woohoo! We got her. Nice. That'll obviously help us win this battle. Not too worried about the front row muses' physical attacks. Yeah, our giant's tanking them like a champ. There we go. Good old cockatrice there. That's good that we raised its agility, because their cockatrice may have been able to outspeed ours. So, enemies in this map tend to range from most of them are level 23 through 25. Gares' unit, he's level 26 and his wyverns are level 22. So they're a little lower level, the wyverns, but I guess they make up for it in the fact that this unit is very tough. So, but like I said, this unit has been kind of custom built to defeat this unit. So, yes, Gares, even though he's tough, he's like a boss, not doing much damage to our lycanthropes. So, and all that major damage that they did kind of at the beginning, that Gares did at the beginning with the evil ring, mainly was healed up by our monk there. So, and then once we defeat those wyverns, then he's kind of easy pickings. He loses high flying status. So that makes us able to pick him off more easily, and because most of the time he'll be coming straight down there, and if we take away his flying status, then he's stuck on the mountains, and we can send a flyer to mop him up. So, next to the good thing, another good thing about the way I set up that lycanthrope unit is having the lycanthropes on the side means they'll take out the wyverns before they start attacking Gares, which means that we'll never have to worry about having Gares being defeated and having those wyverns retreat back to Zentagenia and, picking up a new Gares. Seems so weird to be talking about multiple Gareses. Another big mystery. Probably more of Rashidi's black magic. Or like how I have this episode titled Attack of the Clones. Maybe they've found the Caminos, or the Camino equivalent in the Star Wars universe in this world. And somebody has cloned a bunch of Gareses. The Caminos were the race in Star Wars that made the clones in the Star Wars movie Attack of the Clones Episode 2. They were those white-skinned aliens. They made all the Jango Fett clones that became the Republic Army. And I guess the early precursors to stormtroopers. So, but I know in the expanded universe, which is now like the Legends, basically, because those clones were, had accelerated growth, they also aged quickly, and so by the time the Empire, had a firm grip on the galaxy, those clones were too old to be fighting, and so they just started, recruiting, individual people, from the worlds they conquered. And that's where you got, your regular stormtroopers. The stormtroopers in the episodes 4, 5, and 6, the original trilogy, the George Lucas trilogy, they weren't clones. They weren't Jango Fett clones. Well, there's the second Prince Gares taken out. So 20% of them are down. Still have 8 more to go. Now, even though, whatchamacallit, we got a good unit here coming up. Like I said, we have a little mixture. This is not a unit we really want to fight in that Gares unit, though. This will be better in the daytime. Now, the Lycanthrope unit won't be as effective against the Gares unit during the day, because the Lycanthropes will obviously lose two of the, the Werewolf will lose 2 of his attacks, and the Were-Tiger will lose 1 of his attacks, so we'll be down 3 front row attacks, but we'll still be effective because Gares' unit will be doing less damage because it's daytime. And another thing with that is, even though Lycanthropes we were doing a lot of damage to the Wyverns, we'll be fighting the unit more often, and the Seraphim will be able to do more damage with her laser attack during the day. So we'll put our targets to. Unfortunately, we won't be able to try to hopefully stone that other mage in the back there with the best command. Let's see if that'll work. Yeah, woohoo! So, alright. But now they're both weakest, so next time we fight this unit, we'll put it on the tactics on weak, take out one of them, and then we can put it on best and take out the other. Well, no, we can't put it on weak now because we unfortunately made that one evil one the weakest now. But we've seen that best tactics works in terms of attacking the mage, so I'll have to remember to put our tactics on best. So, good way to. We got a little bit of intelligence there. The game knows that the mage is their best attacker, so we want to target him with our cockatrice. And let's see if our Kraken still has his white magic weapon. He does, so that'll help us cut through that undead dragon there. Remember, we had a problem with an undead drag unit back in Fort Shulamana, where it was led by the devil, and the only unit that was really effective against that unit was this one right here, because we had the Kraken with the white magic weapon, 4 attacks with white magic. Helps cut through that the good resistances of the undead dragon, which are excellent except for white magic. So another unit of ours tailor-made to combat one of the enemy units. We'll try to put that unit in the water there in the river. It can hang out in the river by the bridge. Hopefully start blocking some of these enemies. Alright, well our muse should finish off the mages. Oh, no, missed one. Let's cross our fingers. Yes, the witch stunned. So I was going to say, I was crossing my fingers that the witch managed to stun. Now let's hopefully we can finish this guy off. Our giant, I think, still has 2 more attacks, and so does the paladin. It doesn't look like. Well, we might be able to do it. Yep, that was a good hit by the paladin, so. Alright, finish this one off. Always feels good when you finish a unit and don't have to worry about them retreating and potentially picking up new units. That was a big problem with that samurai unit in the last map. Just kept getting new paladins in the front row. Nice. This will help make this unit easier. That stun on the monk in the back row there. So, that was a big problem. So, now let's see. Hopefully we can. I don't think we'll finish this guy off. So, may have to use a tarot card. We'll use a physical one. The Emperor will probably be better used on the boss. So this shouldn't finish it off. They have pretty good resistances, yeah, but it weakened it enough that we have 1 more attack with each of our front row fighters. So one of them should easily finish it off. And we have. But oh, and our paladin got another level. guards won't be executing him, And will we meet in the water here? I don't think... Nope, in the snow. Cast a fire spell and melt it so we can stand in the water. Well, our Nixie should finish off the evil one. And now our Kraken just has to hit 2 times to finish off this guy. 2 should do. Ouch. Now let's hope our Monk heals before the Kraken goes again. Or the Kraken could miss. Oh no, a Monk already used 2 things. Wow, must have went really early. Wasn't super paying attention. I was more worried looking at the enemy's stats. Doing calculations in my head. Could I finish him off? So yeah, the enemy is being very deceptive here. It looks like we're making good progress, but if we start moving too far forward, we'll have a bunch of Garzes coming after us, so better let them come to us. It's an effective tactic that's worked for Orpheus so far. Letting the enemy come to him. Totaling up and around defensive position. Finding a nice city to hang out, or temple to hang out and to heal any damage. Like I said, it's worked so far. And we're gonna have to go back for some healing soon. Our Paladin's taking a little bit of a beating. So, I guess we could always move him to the back row and then move the Muse to the front row. The Paladin then could slowly heal himself, but that would really nerf our offense. Orpheus is okay. And I think I have Debonair in Orpheus's unit, because Debonair is going to have special dialogue with Endora. So sort of how I had Ronnie with Orpheus's unit last map. Well, toward the end I moved Ronnie to Orpheus's unit. I just switched it out a little bit there, so that way I don't have to have a cost to deploy Debonair. And Orpheus, being the high-flying unit, will get to her quickly, you know, once we start liberating all the cities in the map and have wiped out all the Imperial forces, which we've done a pretty good job of so far. So, but eventually a bunch of Garzes are going to be coming. Like I said, there's still 8 more to go. So, but luckily, we've pretty much seen all the types of units available in this map. And all the other units other than the Guards units only have 2 of each types. So like for instance, this one right here, this Mage Phantom unit, once we finish it off, we'll never have to see this unit again. But we're not going to finish it off because we don't have any more attacks. But they'll be easy pickings. Donk. Have a boss killing unit pick them up, because Songa's unit there is a forest unit, and they're going to move really slow over the mountains, so we'll just send our high flyer up there. There's a few more of the enemy units. Once we finish them off, we'll never have to worry about seeing them again. I don't like the chances of this unit. Surrender! Nope. The enemy don't surrender. Well, I guess the only time the enemy would surrender is if, you know, any units that are left still on the field if you defeat the boss of the area. So what unit is this? Is it with the zombie dragon? Yes, it is. Let's see if our this unit can finish them off. Probably not, because of the good resistances that the zombie dragon has, and we don't have the princess as the leader, so we're only gonna have that one white magic attack. So I don't know, maybe Liches are doing pretty decent damage. They still have 4 more attacks each, so if they do about 40 each, but they have to hit all the time. So okay, it's all down to this last Lich. Does he finish? He does. Yeah, definitely the Lich on the lower left has much greater intelligence. You can see his damage is about a 4th higher than the other one. The other one was doing like in the 30s. The leader Lich was doing in the 30s, and the Lich in the lower left was in the 40s. I'm gonna have to send this unit back for some healing soon. Although that's a nice thing when we stunned him there. We don't have to worry about the ones in the back row now. As long as the Muse doesn't wake him up. Yeah, she woke up one. But only to be stunned again, so... I'm surprised our Paladin is doing so much damage to that dragon. Doesn't look like he has a fire weapon, because they're not really flashing red. So, But he's earned his break. And hopefully that unit keeps heading forward, and it does. Oh, we forgot about Gordon's unit hanging out over there. But hey, he's in a good flanking position there. And we're in a good position overall, total. So come back in our next episode where we continue to take on the Imperial forces and run into more Gares clones. Take care, have a good day. Thanks for following along. Bye.